Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about t-shirts. A t-shirt is a style of fabric shirt named after the T shape of its body and sleeves. Traditionally, it has short sleeves and a round neckline known as a crew neck, which lacks a collar. T-shirts are generally made of stretchy, light, and inexpensive fabric and are easy to clean. The t-shirt evolved from undergarments used in the 19th and in the mid-20th century transitioned from undergarments to general use casual clothing. The word t-shirt was first used in 1920 by the author F. Scott Fitzgerald in his novel This Side of Paradise. It didn't become popular until many years later in the 1930s. T-shirts were labeled as skivvies and gym shirts. Simple T-shaped top garments have been a part of human clothing since ancient times. Garments similar to the t-shirt worn earlier in history are generally called tunics. The modern t-shirt came from the 1800s. Underwear workers wore them in hot places for comfort. In 1913, which is a long time ago, the U.S. Navy introduced t-shirts as underwear. They became popular with sailors, workers, and young boys because they were easy to wear and cheap. By the 1920s, the term t-shirt was in the American dictionary. During the Great Depression, t-shirts were common work clothes. After World War II, Navy men wore them casually. The popularity grew in the 1950s. Especially after actor Marlon Brando wore one. Soon they became everyday wear for many. By 1942, some t-shirts had prints on them like one shown on a Life magazine cover. In the 1960s, people liked using printed t-shirts to express themselves, advertise, protest, or as keepsakes. A t-shirt is a kind of shirt which has short sleeves. These sleeves cover the shoulders and tops of the arms, but they do not cover the elbow or the forearm. T-shirts are usually made from cotton fabric or fabric which contains a mix of cotton and polyester. T-shirts are usually considered a casual type of clothing. Both men and women wear t-shirts in Western countries such as the United States, Canada, England, and France. In some countries, such as Muslim countries, women do not wear t-shirts outside of the home. Cotton, the most common t-shirt material, has been grown by humans for over 7,000 years. That's a long time. The first evidence of cotton use was found in the city of Megara, one of the earliest South Asian farming settlements in the world. Cotton is stronger wet than dry, and this fabric can absorb more than 20 times its own weight in water. This is very interesting. That's a cotton on a whiskey. Dang, boy! Over their history, t-shirts have been made from a variety of materials, including alligator leather, cotton, yarn, polyester, gold, and even human hair. Every year, over 2 billion t-shirts are sold worldwide. That's a lot of t-shirts. Tropics Togs was the first company to decorate t-shirts with pop culture icons and slogans. In the early 1950s, this ended up popularizing custom t-shirts, which are an essential part of pop culture and business brandings to this day. Rock and roll bands further popularized t-shirts during the 60s, promoting their music through screen-printed shirts. In the late 60s, tie-dye shirts became a central element of the hippie movement. Somewhat ironically, this was done at the behest of Grit Dye advertising mogul Don Price. The Guinness World Record for the most t-shirts put on in 1 hour is 257, which is a lot of shirts, I tell you that much. And this was achieved by a fellow in Sri Lanka by the name of Sanath Bandara. And the shirts weighed altogether over 200 pounds, which is a lot of weight. The world's largest t-shirt weighed over 6,000 pounds. In 2011, a massive t-shirt measuring 200 feet by 290 feet was created in India, earning the title of the world's largest t-shirt. Coca-Cola was the first brand to ever promote itself using t-shirts. A man by the name of Jason Sadler made himself a millionaire by simply wearing t-shirts for a living. Brands pay him to wear t-shirts and he wears a different shirt every day. His business venture has enjoyed so much success that he's actually hired additional employees to wear shirts with him. T-shirts can be customized with various printing techniques: screen printing, digital printing, heat transfer, and embroidery are some popular methods used to add designs or graphics to personalized message to t-shirts. T-shirts can be part of uniform attire. Many organizations, teams, and schools utilize t-shirts as a part of their uniforms to create a sense of unity and identity among members. T-shirts can be eco-friendly with the increasing focus on sustainability. Many t-shirts are now made from organic cotton or recycled materials, reducing their impact on the environment. T-shirts are popular souvenirs. When people travel to different places, they often purchase t-shirts as mementos to remember their experiences or as gifts for friends and family. June 21st is International T-Shirt Day, a global celebration of what arguably the world's most iconic article of clothing. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous